So in this video, I'm going to be going over a very, very important topic, which is basically looking at key level rejections over here, key level rejections over here, right? So let's take this down to a 5-minute chart and understand what's going on, right? So you need to know what's going on before you take a key level rejection. So a key level rejection, of course, could be this trade over here. That's one example of a trade. The next example, probably a better example, would be this over here, right? But we're going to be breaking this down step by step, right? So let's just replay price from this area. Okay, cool. So we are now above the candle open. This is at 2 p.m. And notice how we have multiple rejections here, multiple rejections here. And now we have the break. How do you know this is a fake out and price is not going to head up over here? Well, the reason I know that is because if you go now to the footprint charts and you read what's going on inside of the candles, what we can see over here is we can see a ton of aggressive buyers coming into the area. So these aggressive buyers essentially failed, right? So we see this red candle and we see this red candle. But this red candle is quite interesting because when we dive into the candles, we saw 286 for 413, right? So that candle corresponded to the candle you see just over here, right? Whoa, that candle corresponded to this candle, right? So that candle was, of course, the very, very large seller that just came in over here, 286 for 400, right? So now from here, the sell position can be taken because we're above the 2 p.m. Eastern with your candlestick, with your stop loss just over here. And now from here, where do you look to target? Well, you look to target very, very simply this fair value gap just over here. So we're looking to target this fair value gap over here, this FVG over here. Now, that being said, price eventually does, I think, rally to the downside in this particular situation. But you need to understand what is going on between buyers and sellers if you want to take trades.